flesh!
You are mindless.
It radiates! The Val will be sailed!
The elements should remain our servants, not our masters. Val ingenuity never ceases to amaze me. These runes. I can make out symbols for blood and offering. Wait, no. It's not a blood offering, it's someone of Val blood.
So, at the eve of the end, the demon of Voltaic has finally come for me.
Such arrogance.
Nothing can stand against us. Sacrifice is the only path to survival.
Wall of flame!
The power of the Val. Inevitable. The best laid plans. The ends justify the means. I can't give up. I must save my people.
You know why we're here! It happened! It cannot be stopped!
No, I will succeed. There is no escape.
Father!
The end of the world is nigh. I've had enough of you. What?
Need mana.
How? Get up! Get up! Ah! No! Do not fail me. Not now. How could this happen? All I've done. All that I sacrificed.
Your people cannot be saved. History is already written. You can stay here and die, or come with us and help save the future.
The legacy of the Val must be protected. I do know of a way to contain the beast.
Best you start
There
talking
is
then.
power in this object.
My friend here isn't exactly
can
the
feel it.
peacemaking type.
Hello everyone and welcome to my channel once again. So I really do hope that you enjoyed the one-shots of Act 3 bosses in cruel mode. You know, those videos were a bit older. I was just like, you know, recording them for myself, for fun, and maybe to just do some shorts, which I never did in the end, but at least I can use it now. You know, if you have been following my build for some time, you know that I'm a huge advocate for cast on choke, and that's even after the nerf. The videos were actually taken after the nerf, and if you know, watch the corner of the video, you can see that we just go 0, 100%, 0, 100% every single second, or even half a second. We're just non-stop casting on choke. How is that possible when everything got nerfed? Well, the easy answer is, if you're using my build, you are running the Kitoko Jeweled Gloves. If you're running these, you have like 15 to I think 20. Yeah, you have like, you know, around 15 to 20 dexterity, and that gets you closer to 52 dexterity, because when you get 52 dexterity, you can get Voltaic Mark. Now, if you mark enemies with this ability, there's 50% more chance to shock them. And also, shock has 30% increased effect on marked enemy. Now, again, if you've maybe, you know, followed my build or watched the previous video, you know that shock, what it does is that the enemy takes 20% increased damage. If we increase magnitude of our shock, or if we increase the effect through Voltaic Mark, then the damage intake that the enemy, you know, well, takes is higher. right? And this is 30% increased effect. So this is 6% damage from Voltaic Mark. You know, early on, someone is trying to buy something. Sorry about the interruption. What is that? No idea. I'll sell it later. Sorry. Anyway. Well, see, this is connected to my first video. Two exalted for free because I listed an item I don't need. And suddenly, bam, I have two exalted to use to improve some of the items that I actually want to use. Right. So yeah, you get Voltaic Mark, and if you follow the maximum DPS variant, you also have a lot of, you know, like skill points that will increase your chance to shock enemies, and yeah, eventually you will just be an insane machine, just cast on choke, cast on choke, cast on choke. What's super funny is actually like a cannonball build, which is something I also tried and is a lot of fun, but burnt my mana in like half a second. But I am definitely going back to it to try and make it work, because yeah, I have never seen anything funnier. And that was instead of arc on cast on choke, I was using ball lightning now, because, and I should have my ball lightning here somewhere in the stash, I think. Wait, what's the here? If you look at ball lightning, then it has 750% more chance to shock. Combine this with Voltaic Mark, and the second you proc your first shock and it will shoot the ball lightning, that one ball will immediately proc another shock. So you're just like just shooting ball lightnings, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. But I chose to go with arc. I think it's still better. Like, this is a lot of fun, but arc is definitely better. You know, more damage, and yeah, overall, you know, better pick. Now, I do not have cast on Chook now, not anymore, because I got a lot of mana, so I can now use Archmage pretty easily, but I am still thinking of, you know, getting more spirit, and eventually, you know, like, somehow forcing cast on Chook back instead of Mana Remnants. Now, I really do like Mana Remnants, because yeah, it's a lot of mana sustain, and yeah, it's simply a really good buff. I also have it combined with Clarity for increased mana regeneration, so yeah, overall super strong. But I feel like eventually in like super end game, because I'm right now only level 78, I've been slacking a bit and simply just enjoying the game, or just testing, you know, several items and builds, so that I can even deliver any videos, build guides, etc. to you. And so yeah, I haven't really started with the grind yet. And currently I'm running the Everlasting Gaze variant. To be honest, way less fun than the full DPS, because I feel like it's kind of brain dead, and I feel like you should never be able to get energy shield when using Eldritch Battery. Now, what Eldritch Battery does, if you didn't know, is that it converts all energy shield to mana. So in my opinion, like, what this should do is take your max mana, give you extra energy shield, and that energy shield should immediately disappear and just, you know, go back to giving you mana. Okay, so this item should just give you, I don't know, 600 mana plus the 50 plus increased mana regeneration, which on its own is already strong, because that's 6 stacks of Archmage, which is, I don't know, almost 50, depending on the level of your Archmage, right? Let's say it's around 50% increased damage. Okay, that already makes it super strong pick. This, the energy shield, makes it a brain dead pick. So yeah, I like, sure, it's nice. It's nice to not have to think about anything, but it feels like cheating. And you also, I feel like I started using way less of my actual kit from the build that I am actually using with the max DPS one, and yeah, it made the game a bit boring for me at least, and yeah, it also does way less damage. Like my spark was more than twice the damage than it is right now. And I am a sucker for numbers, so I'm actually really sad there are no damage numbers in this game, because if you know my previous videos from Diablo 4, I could literally just spend, you know, hours just getting the highest hit ever made, you know, on dummies or against some bosses, the highest bleed, etc. And so yeah, that's something I enjoy and would like to see in this game as well. But my computer would probably explode, because yeah, I already have like 30 FPS playing the maps on my toaster, which can play God of War Ragnarok or Horizon Forbidden West on 100 FPS ultra details 1440p, but for some reason it cannot play Pathofexile. So yeah, maybe it's the AMD. Maybe Pathofexile works really horrible with AMD based system. But yeah. And I feel like I am yapping for I'm just yapping right now. So I think I said everything important. I really do hope that you enjoyed the build, and that it will, you know, bring you as much fun as it brought me or brings me, and that it will make your journey you know, easier, because you know, it was pretty damn easy for me. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Ciao.